Ben Placke, St. Laborie, Nebraska. Friend of John Wissing's and Glenn Killian's. They're trying to introduce Rhyzogreen to my farm. Use sugars already to help promote plant health and good bug activity. Thinking about using Rhyzogreen to add to my program to complement each other. In my operation, I'm not farming for this year, and that might sound crazy. I'm farming for next year, which if you look at my operation piece by piece, you will see that I'm planning for next year. So by recognizing soil issues and soil problems, I'm thinking, okay, this year's crop will be this result, but what about next year? So if you're not taking steps for next year, you're in last year, right? So doing the same thing over and over again is insanity. So let's try something different. Let's feed the soil, feed the plant, and get the best result. They say seed corn, you know, any seed hybrid has the potential of 500-600 bushel to the acre. It goes down as you open the bag and every step that takes place after that. So if you're not taking steps to protect that yield, to get that yield, you're going to be in the same lower class as maybe you're not to pick on your neighbor, but your neighbor or, you know, somebody else. That if you can rise above that and stick out, you're going to succeed. You're going to grow. You're going to be a success. In this area in St. Laborie, Nebraska here, we are very sandy. We have good water. You know, we're not limited on water. That well there, you know, 900 gallons a minute. You know, 900 gallons. Now, you go other places and they have a hard time with water, but we do not. So water is not our limiting factor. We can only hold an inch of water in the top foot of our soil. So that being said, we split apply nitrogen, we split apply fertilizer products, but when we put it on, it has to latch on, it has to stay there and do its job, or all for naught. One of the big limits out here is organic matter, less than 2%, and we're leaving everything in the field. This field you see behind me, this will all be here when we plant. We're strip tilling around it instead of through it, but our organic matter still does not increase. So if we're not doing things to better the soil, to make what's in it work better for us instead of against us, then we're not going to gain. So we need some kind of stimulant, some kind of growth help to get us to that next level. It seems like anything we do out here, you'll see a result. It seems to help, but at what cost, right? It's got to make sense, and hopefully this program does. So, and that's the big thing. You look east of here, the guys that make the magazines, or you know, I'm 40 years old, so I'm gonna say guys or younger generation that make the magazines and show off all the new equipment and the big equipment. You know, that land was probably paid for, you know, a generation ago. Here, you know, we're not necessarily big landowners. The reins are getting handed over to us to take on the legacy, but we don't own it. So we have to do everything we can to make money off of it to survive, or we're done. Or you know, we got to find a different occupation, and we don't want to. I'm 5th generation farmer in my family, and you know, I would like there to be a 6th. Is there going to be? Don't know. I have 2 boys. They do stuff off the farm. Right now we're building our farm business to hopefully set them up for the next generation, but it takes a lot of money, a lot of patience to build that, and it's a business. This is a business just like any other business, so you have to find products to use on your farm to succeed and make that business profitable, so the next generation can come along and pick up where you left off. We have to do something different because we're not farming with Dad's money or Grandpa's money. It's our money. And the bank doesn't want excuses, they want results. So hopefully this Rhyzogreen can complement the soil and take us to that next level.